Scorpio, welcome to your weekly love reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. The overall energy is the Three of Pentacles, which represents networking or working together in a situation. It can also represent three-party situations, but it just depends on what the cards are surrounding it, and I will clarify that one a little bit later. I'll put that one off to the side. We've got the Ace of Cups, so there is some type of emotional offer that's on the table, and it might have something to do with a Virgo because we've got the Hermit card there. If you're not dealing with a Virgo, this is just some time of introspection and isolation. You're taking some time away to think about things and to get some type of internal insight. We've got the Five of Cups, which represents being emotional over some losses. So let's get right into it and start to clarify. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra. Others of you, there's a Leo. And like I said before, and if I didn't say it already, there's an Aquarius for some of you. Okay, to clarify the Ace of Cups, which represents some type of emotional offer, there is some instability attached to it. Some of you are feeling paranoid or feeling like you've got to watch your partner. And there's an ultimate fallout in the situation and an ending. So there's an offer, but there's instability attached to it. Yeah. And this has got some of you feeling very on guard. Yeah, but there's a fallout in the relationship. So some of you are isolating yourselves. Like you're isolating yourselves emotionally from the relationship. You're trying to gain some personal insight on what your next step is going to be. So let's go ahead and clarify the Hermit. Okay, Scorpio, so I feel like you've taken some time out. You've turned your back from your partner. And you're taking some time to gain some introspection. Now, if we take a look at this Virgo card, we see that this is a monk, and he's holding up a lantern. The lantern represents enlightenment or knowledge. So he's taking some time out to soak in that knowledge. And he's taking that time out to go within. So I feel like this is you. You've isolated yourself for a moment. I feel like some of you might even be overindulging. You might be overindulging in alcohol, drinking a little too much. I feel like you blocked some communication with people. And when you do communicate, you may be very direct and to the point, maybe even to the point of being verbally abusive, and you've become secretive. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Five of Cups, I feel like there's some losses that have happened lately. Now if we take a look at the Five of Cups, this person in the card, he's looking down at what he lost, not realizing that behind him he's got two other victories or two full cups. So I feel like you're focused on losses and maybe focused on the wrong things. There's definitely an overall feeling of loss. Let's go ahead and clarify what this is about. Five of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, okay, so for some of you, you could be involved with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you could have experienced some losses with this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very grounded, very focused on money, or very good with money, very nurturing, very caring. But this is like opposing energies. This could be you as a couple. Like one of you could just be more focused or more grounded. One of you could be better with money than the other, and the other of you could just be very emotional. Then we've got the Star card. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, but I feel like this is definitely a time of insecurity for some of you. But the situation is calling for balance. Okay, so let's clarify the Star card. Star card represents a wish being granted, represents healing. And again, it represents the sign of Aquarius. The Star card is clarified by the Magician. So I feel like some of you want to manifest a wish. There's something that you want to manifest. There's still some instability on the home front with the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right. So at the top of the reading, we had the Three of Pentacles. Okay. This is all starting to make sense. There is a three-party situation because the Three of Pentacles could represent celebrations, but why would you be celebrating instability? That doesn't make sense. So that leads me to believe that there is a three-party situation. There's multiple parties going on, and it's causing some instability in the home. We've got the Strength card, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I also see the sign of Libra on the table. Next, we have the Strength card, which represents the sign of Leo. But I feel like some of you are not feeling so strong right now. And this is definitely due to some insecurity. And there's definitely some isolation and feelings of loss regarding surrounding this three-party situation. But I feel like you want to manifest something else. Okay, so clarifying the Strength card is the Ten of Wands. So some of you are feeling overburdened. Emotionally, especially, I see it here with the Five of Cups. You're feeling overburdened and you're not feeling strong. Some of you are feeling like this relationship is stifling and you're looking for expansion. And others of you have just accepted what's going on, or you're gaining acceptance, not saying that it's okay. You're not condoning what's happening, but you through this time of introspection. Through this time of introspection, you're gaining acceptance, and you're accepting what it is that's going on. Okay, so this has left you feeling overburdened emotionally and not feeling as strong as you normally would be. Like you feel like your energy is weakened. Nine of Wands. So you're feeling, I feel that this card represents being courageous, but some of you could be feeling courageous, but I feel like this card represents being paranoid and putting boundaries up. I feel like that's what some of you have done. King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you could be involved with an earth sign of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But the King of Wands has no regard for other people's feelings. King of Wands, King of Pentacles is very self-seeking and a bit selfish. So I feel like some of you are just really paranoid about this person or about their behavior. And if you're not involved with an earth sign, you or someone Scorpio could just be taking on this energy. We got the Justice card in reverse. Justice card represents the sign of Libra. But I feel like you feel like there's some injustice, like your partner did you a serious injustice, and you're standing your ground. I feel like this represents putting up more walls, and you're juggling your emotions. But I feel like definitely with this being directly underneath these two, oh wow. With the Two of Pentacles being directly underneath these threes, there's definitely someone juggling a three-party situation. And this is unfair. You feel like this is very unfair. and that's causing instability in the home. You feel like you got to put up walls to protect yourself, like you got to stand your ground against this injustice. And some of you just might be juggling your emotions, and there's an ultimate fallout to the relationship. Two of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords. So there's definitely a three-party situation, and there's some heartbreak. There's some feelings of loss. There's some feelings of isolation. I feel like some secrets came out about this three-party situation. And there's just nothing but instability, just someone feeling paranoid. Lovers is in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but there's definitely a fallout and an ending. But there's an emotional offer that's on the table. So I feel like someone wants to start over. Someone wants to bring healing. One of you in the situation, Scorpio, wants to bring healing, and you want to start over. Even though you found out that there is a three-party situation going on. I feel like some of you want to start over even though you're feeling like this. Just feeling an emotional loss, feeling depressed, feeling like you're isolating yourselves, feeling overburdened, and feeling weakened emotionally. Feeling insecure. But yeah, there's a fallout. And there's heartbreak surrounding a three-party situation. And I feel like some of you you really wanted a Ten of Cups situation. You wanted this. You wanted family stability. But you're not getting this with this person because they're focused on, they're juggling their attention. They're diverting their attention away from the family by being involved in a multiple party relationship. And yeah, instability. Got threes again. So somebody's avoiding making a decision. I feel like one of you in the relationship, Scorpio, wants your partner to make a decision. You're telling them, you're giving them an ultimatum saying, choose a side. Do you want to be with me or do you want to be with this other person? And there's this Tower moment. I feel like this is the moment that you found out some secrets. I feel like your partner really tried to keep this three-party situation a secret. Of course they would. Why would they want to flaunt it in your face? But this is the Tower moment, and you really want to come out of this feeling, a feeling of just feeling overburdened. You're ready to lay all of this burden down. It's getting too heavy, and it's causing you to feel like this. I feel like one of you wants to work on it. And so you're making an offer, or you came to reality about something. And this is one of you in the situation just being blind or choosing not to make a decision. Ignoring making a decision or ignoring someone. There's some instability, maybe financially. You want to bring healing. One of you wants to bring healing to the relationship. But someone is stuck in the past. Definitely get that. Or perhaps someone in this three-party situation here is an ex. Someone wants a second chance. There's a lot of lying, cheating, sneaky behavior that's going on, and someone got caught. Yeah, and there's some instability, just overall instability, and someone is being deceptive and ultimately cuts someone out. or someone finally makes a decision to cut someone out of this three-party situation. Okay. So Scorpio, this is your spread. Oh, and I want to remind you the situation. I feel like some of you feel like this relationship was stifling you and you're seeking expansion, but I want to remind you that there is an overall feeling of insecurity, but the situation is calling for balance. And you attain balance through acceptance. Not necessarily condoning the situation, not that type of acceptance, but just taking it all in and accepting what happened in order to get out of this feeling. It's going to accept this moment, this tower moment, to gain this acceptance. But I feel like some of you are ignoring this acceptance. Like you are so overwhelmed by this emotion, and naturally so. But don't stay here. It's okay to throw a pity party. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be hurt. Naturally, your heart is broken, but don't stay here. Okay, Scorpio, this concludes your third week of July weekly love reading. I want to thank you all for your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you all for choosing to subscribe, and thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the request for the personal readings. This means a lot to me, and this is a very warm welcome to YouTube, and I attribute that all to you guys. You've been wonderful. Scorpio, I look forward to doing your reading next week, and hopefully I have some light-hearted news for you. This is really heavy. And I wish you guys the absolute best moving forward. I'll see you guys again next week. Until next time.